Good day and welcome to my channel. This is your boy Dulex Image. I really appreciate you guys that have been subscribing to my channel and viewing my videos. Kudos to you guys. You guys have been the one keeping me going. Okay, quickly today what we want to look at is how I arrived at this beautiful background manipulation. Let me show you the before and the after of the background manipulation. So this is the before and this is the after. So I'll be taking you guys through how to do that. I'll be taking you guys through how to do that now. Okay, so what I need to do is to get rid of these. These are the layers with which I worked on. So I will have to get rid of these layers. Okay, so this is the original layer with which I worked on. So as you all know, what I love doing first is to get my Instagram size, which is come to your crop and okay, 4x5. So this has given me the perfect Instagram size that I actually want. 4x5 is or 8x10 is the Instagram size. So you can always do that when you start editing the video. Okay, so I haven't gotten this. The next thing I will want to do is to duplicate my layer using Ctrl J or Command J if you're on a Mac system. You have to come to your polygonal lasso tool. So I'll be doing the selection here. So if you look at it on the polygonal lasso tool, you find okay, quick selection tool rather. So you have to come to your quick selection tool and I'll be making use of this select subject depending on the Photoshop version you are using, starting from the 2017 upward. I use Photoshop 2019, so I'll be making use of this. So I'll wait for the AI to select most parts of the image for me, which will make it faster. Okay, so you can see the AI has done the most part of the selection for me. So it's just this area that I need to correct, and I'll be using this, coming to my minus here at the top here and going back to my polygonal lasso to drag it. You know, you can zoom in to see what you are doing very clearly. So this way. So most of you are used to this already. If you see the process with which I take in doing this, so I will have to skip this. If you don't know what I'm trying to do here, you can watch my previous videos and you'll be able to see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make sure the parts are well selected. Okay, so I'll see you when I'm done with all of the selection. Thank you and stay tuned. So you're welcome back. I've done the selection already, just like I said that I will skip, and when I'm done I'll be back. So as you can see, I've done the whole of the selection already. So the next thing we are going to be doing here is to mask it. Come to your mask here, down here, as you can see here. So, and this is because we want to achieve a flush shadow around here so that we still retain it. That's why we are using it. If not, we are using the masking method. If not, we could have just changed the background directly. So what we are going to do here is to have masked it, turn this off, now double click on this. Okay, so it will take you to another interface entirely. So with this now, I'll be showing you, you can see that we still have some element of background in between our hair around here. So that's why we used the mask. That's some of the reason why we used the mask method earlier. So ensure you are on this refine edge brush tool, and you are on this plus sign. So just can increase the size of your brush, don't mind, just drag this like this. It will not affect the hair, just it will only clean out the background in between the hair for us, instead of for us to start removing that one by one. That is why it is called refined hair tool. Okay, so let's see, do we have any other place that seems like that? Okay, I think that will be all. Okay, so the next thing we'll be doing is to just come to this side of the interface and come down here, click on this, ensure you are on the layer mask, and click on OK. It will return you back to the main Photoshop interface. So turn on this layer again and come to this layer, double click on it using Ctrl Command J. Okay, so now let's see what we've done. When we turn this off and turn this off, you can see we have successfully removed our model from the background. So the next thing is to remove our background from the model. So now let's go to, how do we do that? Let's you hold down your Ctrl or Command button and left click on the mask here, mask layer here, and come to your select, come to your modify, expand by whatever number you prefer, but I prefer 8, so that's why it's there already. Click on OK and delete. Notice that when you press on delete on your keyboard here, it will, something changed around here. So let me Ctrl Z, so let me press delete again. So notice this background copy, it will change, so delete. So now Ctrl D to deselect, and let's see what we have done. Turn off this layer and turn off this layer. So now we have successfully separated our model from the background. So the first one was separating our background from the model, and now we are separating our model from the background, so vice versa. Okay, so let's turn this on again. So what we want to do is, if you look at this background, it looks somehow rough. The edges, the surroundings of this model, the background itself looks somehow rough, so we can just blur it out. Come to your filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and because I have it on, let me reduce it to the barest minimum, so increase it, so we begin to see. So you can use any number that you feel it suits you. Okay, I think I prefer this 118. Okay, so now the reason why it seems as if the whole image is also looking blurry is because we turned this original model layer off. So let's turn it on and it will become brighter. Okay, as you can see. Okay, so now with this we have been able to smoothen our background. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is to come to import in our files. Okay, so let me go to where my files are. But before we do that, if you are here to subscribe to this channel, please kindly hit on the subscribe button and share with your friends and family. Turn on the notification button so that you'll be encouraged to bring you more content. Okay, quickly, as I was saying, go to bring in my files. Okay, I'll have to come here. Okay, as you can see, I think I have them here. Okay, I used this. Okay, so that was what I used. Okay, so now, okay, I think it remains one as well. I have to go to my, I think I have it in my downloads here. Okay, I have it in my downloads here. Okay, so Now what I'll just do is to go to my move tool, drag this and paste it here. Okay, so now expand it. Okay, but if you look at it, the foot shadow is entirely gone. So how do we bring, if you look at it, the foot shadow is no longer there. Let me show you. Here we have a kind of shadow around here, so now it's no longer there, and which will not make it look realistic any longer. So how do we bring in that? We'll just come to your blending mode here and click on the soft light. Okay, so I click on the soft light. Depending on what you want, it seems as if the red is not really coming out the way I actually want it, so I can just double click on this then and Control or Command J to make it sharper. Okay, so you can see. So now we still have our foot shadow retained. Okay, so it looks realistic now. So what we are going to be doing next is to bring in this here. So the reason for this is I wanted to make the model look as if she's resting that arm on something, you understand? So that was why I used the suitcase that you are seeing there. Okay, and don't forget the suitcase also comes with its own foot, with its own shadow. Okay, if you look at it, it comes with its own shadow. Okay, so as you can see, exactly how I want it to look, as if she's resting her hand on the suitcase there. Okay, so this looks real, this looks beautiful, but in order to harmonize everything, I'll just have to come to my rectangular marquee tool here and change it back to elliptical marquee tool. You know, hold down your shift button and drag it, place it at the center of the image. Now Control Shift I to inverse and come to the okay, sorry, so you just come to your adjustment layer here and come to the solid color and change it all back to black. Okay, to 100% black, and click on OK. So now what you are going to do is come to the properties on top of this, come to the properties here. Okay, so make sure you click on the adjustment, the mask there, the layer mask. So come to your properties, drag this down a little bit. Okay, so I prefer this 747, and if you feel it's not, you're not yet satisfied with what you want it to make it look brighter, just come to the opacity and reduce this as well. So what you are doing is harmonizing this suitcase, the background that I just changed, and the model all together. So I think I'm okay with this. Okay, so now let's have a look at it, what we have done so far. This is our before and this is our after. Before, after. Okay, isn't that great? So the next thing is just to apply my color looks, my lookup table. Okay, so I have to come to my color lookup. Okay, so I can use whatever I prefer. So I think I prefer my Miller chocolate, and I'll still use another, which is the natural finesse, and depending on what I want to use, you can use as many as you like. Okay, so I can use my, you know, very bright yellow. Okay, so I think I'm okay with this. If you still feel it is too much, you can just come to the opacity here, reduce it, but I think I prefer the way it is. So let's look at what we have done so far. Let's go to the before and the after of what we have done. Okay, hold down the Alt button and click on the very first background layer, left click on it. This is the before and this is the after. Before and after. So when you are manipulating, doing background manipulation, it is just as simple as that. Try not to put in many PNG files, just make it so simple, so, you know, real, and it will come out beautifully. Okay, we have come to the end of this tutorial. If at all you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel, share, recommend it to your friends, hit on the notification button so that when we drop new videos you'll be notified. Thanks for staying tuned. Be safe out there. Bye.